Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the world. Today is July 1st, and I'm happy to share with you that I've accepted a challenge from some colleagues that involves me posting a new video each and every day for the month of July. So today being the 1st of July, this is my first video. These will be brief and they will be based on some topic or theme that comes to mind each day. So today the topic that came to mind was drive, being driven. And so for me, when I think about drive and being driven, of course, I think about it in my career, and then I also think about it in my life, my personal life. Excuse me, and what comes to mind for me is that when we're in drive mode, we are seeking something bigger and better than where we are. We're looking to go beyond where we are. We're looking to go beyond the circumstances. It could be an expansion of your role, taking on a new role in a new company. It could be any number of things. It could be a volunteer role in your career as a result of working with a company that gives back to nonprofits. So being driven in your career usually has some tangibles. It usually has some results that you can hold on to. A bigger office, a bigger paycheck, and so on and so forth. And then the other is in your personal life. You can be driven in your personal life to have bigger and better. It could be having a bigger home. It could be having a better car. It could be taking better vacations, more luxurious vacations. So drive really, in my mind, has two supporting elements, components, and one is inspiration and the other is motivation. So for me, in order to be driven, I have to tap into what is my inspiration and what is my motivation. And what those have in common is that for me, they come from others. They come from others either intuitively through conversation or they come directly in sharing information and wisdom with each other. So what's critical about inspiration and wisdom is that they're really worthless without action. So when you take inspiration and you take motivation and you marry it up with action, dedicated, focused, continual, disciplined, habitual action, then you can expect that that drive that comes as a result of that will allow you to seek your and achieve your result in the world, and what were the tourist places to go to and what were the unique places in the world. And as a result of doing all of that as a child, what I did was I set up the motivation and inspiration to be a traveler, to be a world traveler, to be a globetrotter, if you will, and also to be a road warrior. So what happened was, as an adult, I had the opportunity not only to travel for my career, also travel for pleasure, for leisure, for vacations. And as a result of that little boy going to that travel agency and reading those brochures over and over and over again, I can happily tell you that I have traveled to 5 continents for work, the 6th one for pleasure, and then I've traveled to at least 20 countries to work, and I think at last count I may have been to as many as 70 or 75 countries overall for pleasure. So the reason I share that with you is because when we tap into the inspiration, the motivation, and allow the actions to support those two towards something that we want to achieve, the drive towards a successful outcome, there's nothing that'll stop us. So I encourage you to look at how inspiration and motivation play out in your life in terms of giving you the drive to achieve your success. If you'd like to talk more about this, I'd love to have a discovery call with you, and my email address is phil@seedandlead.com, and my expertise lies in leadership development and business transformation. So if you're interested in knowing more, go to seedandlead.com and learn more about me. With much gratitude, thank you.